Welcome to Java Programming once again. In this session, we will deal with the demo of Tabbedpane. As you remember, in the last session, we created a menu bar containing file menu, and that file menu had file items like new and open. Now, in this exercise, we are going to create panes like this. These are here, for example, a pane containing snacks panel and the cool drinks panel here. Snacks panel has this radio buttons, 3, you can select these, and the cool drink panel has these check boxes. So this is what we are going to design, and eventually we make it a dynamic applet where we can select any one of these options. So let us see now. So we need to do, as we did in the last exercise, to have that file menu, we needed to have a menu bar. So since we are going to have panels here, snacks panel and the cool drinks panel, we are going to create what is called the Tabbedpane. So this is the Tabbedpane. You can go on adding more panels to that. We are showing just 2 panels in this exercise. So you could do, maybe we'll give you an exercise to do that. So this Tabbedpane has 2 panels, snack panel and the cool drink panel. And the snacks panel has these 3 radio buttons, J radio buttons, and this becomes button group. 3 of them together form the button group. Here in this we have, these are check boxes here. There are Pepsi, Coca-Cola and frame. You can check by any one of these boxes. So this is what we are going to design in this exercise using JFrame and the swing. So let us see now. So as you remember, these are the classes we are going to import into this, and here we are going to get these methods from, or inherit these methods from JFrame class, and this is the size of our applet. Then here we create variables. So that is JP1, JP2 panels. These are 2 panels we are creating, which will be inserted into the pane, Tabbedpane. Then here is the constructor of this Tabbedpane demo. This is the constructor. These are the variables of this constructor. So this is the title of the program. Then we set the size of our applet. Then I make a container, as we have done, get content pane. So we can make one more object here into which we are going to insert this Tabbedpane. So then I create one more object, JTP, as the Java Tabbedpane, using new Tabbedpane method. And this way we have a variable or an object called instantiated object called JTP. Then we create these 2 panels. We have already made those objects JP1, JP2 earlier. Here we have instantiating them, calling new A panel, then new B panel. So this is what we are doing. And then here we are adding these panels to the Tabbedpane. So the title snacks, and with the next title cool drinks. So the JP1 would be for snacks, JP2 is going to be for cool drinks. So this is how we have created these 2 panels. Then I am adding this Tabbedpane to the container. So that's what. So first I created the Tabbedpane. Then I created these 2 panels, A and B, JP1 and JP2, and here we have assigned the name, title for each of these panels, and we are adding these to JTP. We are adding JTP to the container. So now the container contains the Tabbedpane with the 2 panels. Then of course, this is as usual to make it visible, and this is to exit from the program. So here the panels, we have got 2 panels, A panel and B panel. So the class these two classes are declared here, and this extends JPanel to inherit the properties of JPanel, A panel, and B panel. So we create local B1, B2, B3 as the radio buttons. So this becomes BG becomes we create BG as a button group. Then what we do is, so public A panel, this is the constructor of A panel. These are the variables of this J panel. So I create therefore button samosa, button vada, and button noodles B1, B2, B3 in that A panel. Now they add these B1, B2, B3 to this A panel, and then I create background BG button group. To that button group I add B1, B2, B3. So this way we have created a A panel. We have made 3 buttons, radio buttons, and we have added these 3 radio buttons to the button group. And with that we go to B panel. As you see, B panel contains check boxes. So I make 3 check boxes: checkbox 1, checkbox 2, CB3. So using the J check box, and then I make this is the constructor of B panel. So I have got here checkbox Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Fanta. These are the 3 check boxes I have created. Then I am adding these check boxes to this panel. So add CB1, CB2, CB3. So we have added. We have created therefore B panel here. So we had A panel and the B panel. Now what we do is we make that tabbed pane demo. So this tabbed pane demo contains the constructor for the pane demo, which contains constructors for A panel and B panel, and they are added. So we have got therefore tabbed pane demo SP. This is the object. We are instantiating that object calling tabbed pane demo, and it is in the main program. So you execute this program and you run this program. Immediately you get this display with the panel, snacks, and cool drink. Panel snacks contains 3 radio buttons. So I can select therefore any of these radio buttons. Let's see that. Then we have got the cool drinks panel, which contains 3 check boxes: Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Fanta. Now for example, I can select Vada here, but we need to make it dynamic. That we will do immediately after this. And then here I can select Pepsi. So this is how we select various items using radio buttons, or I can use check boxes. So this is a small program to design a GUI program to design panes containing panels, snacks, and cool drinks. Thank you.